Hey everyone, it's Zach from Zach Green's Reptiles. In this video, I'm going to show you my adult female matrix. She is the mom to every 007 and GoldenEye I've produced. So I'm going to get to her in a minute, and I'm also going to show you why I prefer a paper substrate over loose substrate like Cocoa Blocks or Pro Coco or Repti Chip for blood pythons. So we're going to get to that, but before we get started, I want to give a shout out to Nick over at Cold Blooded Earth. He sent me this t-shirt. It's got a nice logo on the front. The back is really nice. And I'm going to list his information below in the description. He has some amazing animals as well, and one of the best guys in the community. So let's get started. Hey everyone, this is River. She is my 2012 female matrix, possible Het T positive. She was produced by Keith McPeek. I ended up getting her by winning a benefit auction for Kenneth Frank when he was going through his cancer treatment. I ended up getting her and a male. I no longer have the male. I ended up letting him go. He did not fit in any of my projects, and I wanted to make sure he got to a good home. She's not the most colorful animal, as you can see, but I love her gray tones that she has. She's got an amazing little pattern to it, really, really busy. That's kind of how I like my matrices. I don't like the standard patterning, and I like it to be really funky looking. So she really has what I like. I wish she was a little bit more colorful, but I still love her anyways. She's produced some really amazing animals. If you have any of my 007s or seen any of them that I've produced, she is the mom. She produced in 2019 was her last clutch. I gave her last year off, and I'm going to give her another year off. That way she can fully recuperate. As you can see, she's really put on her weight back, but I like to give her another year just to give her that extra time, because she has produced a couple of clutches for me. So in the intro, I mentioned why I like paper substrate over loose substrate for blood pythons. So blood pythons really expel a lot of waste. They don't really poop very often, but they do pee. They do expel urites and all that. So when they do pee, they usually expel a lot of urine. And with the lighter paper substrates, you can see the yellow staining on the paper. If you have a loose substrate that absorbs that up and hides the smell, you're still going to have that in the enclosure. It's just masking it so you don't really see and smell it. So to keep it in a more sterile environment, reduce the risks of any respiratory infections or anything like that, I prefer the paper over the loose substrate, and that way I could visually see it and just pull it out, replace it. Takes a couple minutes, and she's on perfectly clean substrate again. So let's get her pulled out. I'm going to show you her size, and she's really got a pretty decent demeanor. So let's pull her out real quick. All right, everybody. So this is River. As you can see, she is a pretty good sized blood. She's not huge. She's right around 5 foot, probably weighs about 17, 18 pounds. She's really well demeanored, usually. She isn't the most colorful animal, but she's got a really busy pattern. She's got a lot of gray in that pattern right there, and a lot of times, a lot of people will see that as dirty, but hers is almost like a bluish gray. Kind of reminds me of the blue ghosts for the Borneos that Keith used to do. She's active. Give you a reference. I'm about 6 foot and about 265 pounds. I'm not a little guy. I'm fat. So kind of give you a little bit of an idea of how large she is. Let's get a little bit closer view of her. There we go. See a lot of that gray. It's kind of like a bluish gray in person. Nice light gray head. So as I've said, she's had the last 2 years off. So in the 2021-2022 season, I'll probably breed her again. She produces some amazing looking 007s. She's usually bred to the golden eye that I've gotten from Nick. But she is a really great animal. She'll stay in my collection forever. Even if I don't breed her later on, she'll still stay in my collection. I just love her. All right, well, since she's getting so active, I'm going to set her down. And if you like this video, be sure to subscribe, comment below, hit that little notification bell so you can know when I post videos. And we'll see you next time. Thanks.